As annoying as it may sound, right? Probably because you've heard it a million times or more times than you care to remember. Consistency really is the key to success, right? Its importance cannot be overstated. And I'm saying this because that is really the difference between those who succeed in this online game or pretty much at anything in life, right? Versus those who don't, all right? I'm just sitting here and I'm just thinking about how I used to do these, videos like these, right? Just raw talking videos when I used to go on walks and stuff, or come out to the park like I am now, for instance. Just it's a tiny little park in the neighborhood, and I was doing this pretty consistently, right? For an extended period. I believe I started. There was a time I started like July. No, December 1st of 2024. I posted these videos. I was doing these videos every single day, right, without fail, and I carried on for at least a good, I want to say at least 6 months, right? And I've got to admit that I probably fell into the trap that most people, getting started with this stuff fall into, right? The fact that I was not seeing the kind of results that I was hoping or maybe even expecting to see with my YouTube channel, right? And I'm pretty sure, like, if I was getting whatever I imagined I would be getting, right, that would have encouraged me to just keep on going, right, and keep posting. I mean, I didn't stop completely, right? I never stopped completely. I continued posting, but then I started becoming less frequent. And here's the thing, right? A day may come where you don't feel like doing it, and you skip that day, right? And then all of a sudden, the next day comes, and you're like, it's all right. I'll get back on it the following day. And then just like that, you'll turn around, and 3 days have gone by. 4 days turn into 5 days, turn into 10 days. And just like that, you fall off the bandwagon. And I can admit that's kind of what happened to me. And that's, in a sense, I mean, I didn't stop completely, right? I kept on posting videos, lots of shorts, right? But then at the same time, I don't want you. This is not me necessarily implying that in order to have success on YouTube, you have to post every single day. That's not what I'm saying. All right, that is absolutely not what I'm saying. There are people who are doing phenomenally way better, right, with much fewer videos, and that's touches on another topic, right? Quality, right? Quality. This is a debate that might be a debate for another video altogether, right? The whole quality versus quantity type thing, right? But I happen to be in the camp of those who rely more so on on quantity, right? Quantity as opposed to quality. And I say that in my case because I don't necessarily have the skills, maybe the editing skills and all the finesse and flashy stuff that, that comes with a lot of these high quality, high produced videos, right? And because I have seen, even when I did try to make what in my mind was like a high quality video, right, I wouldn't necessarily see any major difference, right, or major improvement or any improvement at all, right? So I just tend to rely more so on the quantity for now, with the intent of gradually trying to improve the quality over time. Okay. So, but in any case, for me, I just made, the decision or the promise to myself to just post videos on a daily basis, like to stay consistent. I did like this whole 75 hard type thing challenge, but adapted to YouTube, which I can be proud to say that I completed, right? I did complete it. And in completing those 75 days, I developed the momentum and the consistency, which pushed me to go way beyond just the 75 days. And that's how I ended up doing like 6 months plus, I want to say, of daily videos, right? And then I kind of dropped off, especially since I wasn't really seeing the movement I was kind of hoping to see on the channel. But then I remembered, right? I watched a video, I can't remember. Oh, it was probably Alex Hormozy, and he was saying this thing about, it wasn't necessarily in relation to YouTube per se, right? This was just with business and stuff in general, right? Entrepreneurship in general. He was talking about how, I think it was something along the lines of, you don't get the claps and the praise that you would want or need in the beginning, right? It's really dead silent, right? And then it's when you start making it, basically when you need the support the least, that's when you start getting all of it, right? And it's this whole concept of just keeping on working and doing what you need to do in the background, building what, it's going to be slow in the beginning, right? No one's really going to be paying attention to your channel. This is in relation now to YouTube, right? No one's really going to be paying attention to anything you're doing, and then all of a sudden, once you start to pick up and you start getting bigger, and then all of a sudden you start getting all the attention. But this phase, right, the slow grow phase, that is the phase where you're most vulnerable, right? And most likely to want to give up with whatever it is that you're doing in life, right? Even with weight loss and stuff, right? It's like you want to lose weight. You go to the gym, right? If you go to the gym, let's just say you're on some kind of weight loss journey, right? You go to the gym one day, you come back and you look in the mirror, nothing's changed, right? You go the very next day, come back, look in the mirror, still look the same, nothing's different. And you might do that for 3, 4, or 5 days and nothing changes, but something is happening in the background though, right? And the results are just not going to come overnight. It's going to be a compounding effect of going to the gym on a consistent basis for an extended period of time, right? If you keep on going, at some point it's inevitable you are going to start seeing some kind of results, right? It's inevitable. If you stay consistent, you keep doing the work, right? It's not gonna work if you just go to the gym one day and you try to put in like 20 hours at the gym, right, and then stop. No, it doesn't work that way. You just have to consistently do little bits of work every single day for an extended period of time. And the same thing goes online with content creation and whatever business model that you're doing. But more so, I should stick to at least the little bit that I know, right, when it comes to like the whole content creation stuff and making money online, right, through content that you create. There's so many different ways to monetize content. Again, that's a topic for another video, but it just comes down to making sure that you keep on pushing. Because now I think about what this channel that you're watching on could have looked like had I not stopped after when I did slow down, right? Now that is not to say, right, that is not to claim that, oh, it could have been so much more right now or much bigger. I don't know that, right? I could have just continued and maybe the value, maybe what the videos I was creating were not gaining any traction. That's possible, but I would never know that unless I actually continued, right? So there are 100 days left in the year now, including today. So I guess we can call this one day of pushing and going really hard into the end of the year, right? The last 100 days of the year. See if I can get another streak going. And if you are in a similar boat as myself, where you're doing something, whether it's content creation, if you're doing YouTube, whatever it is, take these last 100 days of 2025 to give yourself the biggest push that you can possibly give yourself, so that you walk into 2026 with some real momentum, right? Some real added, wind in your sails, whatever the case may be. But at least that's what I'm going to try to do, right? I don't know that I'm going to successfully create a video every single day for 100 days, including today, right till the end of the year. I'm going to try. I'm going to aim for it. And the only reason why I say I might be that is because I've got a lot of stuff coming up. Sorry with the lighting's really terrible here. I've got some major things coming up that might really get in the way, and like moving and stuff and traveling across states and all that type of stuff. So but I really apologize for the lighting. I'm trying to find like the best, at least where I'm visible anyway. But maybe I should stop moving, that might help. Anyway, just remember, consistency is consistency is going to be your friend, right? It's annoying, it may sound cliche, whatever the case may be, but it truly is the key to success, right? it truly is the difference between those who end up making it and those who don't, right? Because really the biggest difference between those who make it and those who don't is that the ones who do make it are the ones that just stay consistent and refuse to let up, refuse to give up, and refuse to stop until they got what they wanted in terms of results, right? Whatever that means to you. So if that's a message I can leave you with, hopefully it was useful, helpful, valuable to someone. And if you do like this kind of stuff, please do give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you are interested in learning how to monetize your content through digital products, right, even a done for you digital product, I would encourage you to check out the first link in the description below this video. I've got a free course for you that will show you how to monetize your content, even with, you know, like with a tiny channel, small views, right? You don't have to have thousands of views and thousands of subscribers to make thousands of dollars per month, right? So if you want to get started with that, I would highly encourage you to get going. It's one of the simplest ways for beginners or anybody that's interested in monetizing their content, whether it's a YouTube channel or any other social media platform. Check out the first link in the description below. It will give you access to my free course that will teach you how to make a decent amount of money with digital products, right? Even without having to create your own if you don't want to. It will also teach. You'll also learn how you can, you know, learn how to create your own if that's something you want to do as well. All right. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video. Ciao.